The world is a crucible, forging the bold and breaking the timid. You stand at a crossroads, where dreams either rise like skyscrapers or crumble into dust. Most people fail, not because they lack talent, not because they lack opportunity, but because they lack the fire of resilience. Donald J. Trump didn't conquer the world by avoiding failure. He triumphed by rising from it, time and again, with a spirit that refused to be tamed. His story isn't one of luck, it's a testament to the raw, unyielding power of resilience. This is the truth that separates the ordinary from the extraordinary, the defeated from the victorious. You weren't born to cower in the face of setbacks or to shrink from the storms of life. You were born to stand tall, to rebuild, to triumph where others falter. Today, you'll uncover the philosophy that carried Trump through bankruptcies, critics, and impossible odds, a philosophy you can wield to forge your own legacy. Step into the fire. The truth about resilience is yours to claim, and it begins with the courage to keep going. Resilience starts in the mind, where the battle for your future is fought. Your thoughts are the architects of your destiny, and most people lose because they let doubt build their foundations. Trump never did. He faced failures that would have crushed others, yet his mind remained a fortress of possibility. He once said, "You have to think anyway, so why not think big?" This isn't just bravado, it's a refusal to let setbacks define you. Look at Thomas Edison, who turned thousands of failures into the light bulb that changed the world. Or Andrew Carnegie, who rose from poverty to build an empire of steel, undeterred by hardship. Your mind is your first battleground. If you think defeat, you'll live it. If you think resilience, you'll embody it. Train your mind to see every fall as a lesson, every scar as a badge of honor. Doubt is a parasite, feeding on your dreams. Starve it. Feed your mind with visions of victory, of rising stronger, of turning obstacles into stepping stones. This is the first truth of resilience. Your mind must be unbreakable before your life can be. But a strong mind needs a deeper anchor, belief. Belief is the fuel that keeps you moving when the world tries to bury you. Trump's belief in himself wasn't shaken by bankruptcies or headlines. It was forged in the fire of his own conviction. This is the same belief that carried Abraham Lincoln through a fractured nation, that drove Walt Disney to create a kingdom from a single sketch. Belief isn't blind optimism, it's the courage to trust your purpose, even when the path is shrouded in darkness. You must build this belief daily, not with fleeting hopes, but with deliberate faith. Speak your goals into existence. Visualize them until they're as real as the air you breathe. Trump didn't just hope to rebuild, he believed it was his destiny. You must believe the same. Your faith is your armor, is your shield against despair, the voice that whispers, "You are enough," when the world screams you're not. This is the deal you make with your soul, belief for resilience. Belief alone isn't enough without insight, the ability to see failure not as an end, but as a beginning. Trump didn't just survive setbacks, he studied them, learned from them, and turned them into opportunities. Insight is what separates those who fail from those who triumph. It's what allowed Henry Ford to see a car for every family when others saw only luxury. It's what enabled Oprah Winfrey to transform her pain into a platform that changed millions of lives. You must train your eyes to see the lessons in every loss. Ask yourself, what did this teach me? How can I grow stronger? Trump's insight was his ability to spot potential where others saw ruin, whether it was a failing business or a crumbling building. Your insight is your compass. Study your failures. Analyze your mistakes. Learn from those who've walked the path before you. The greatest triumphs in history weren't accidents, they were born from the wisdom gained in defeat. Sharpen your insight, and you'll see resilience as a tool, not a burden. Vision is the spark that turns insight into action. Trump didn't just learn from failure, he saw a future where he'd rise again, bigger and bolder. Vision is the ability to look at the ashes of defeat and see an empire waiting to be built. Steve Jobs didn't just see a computer, he saw a revolution in every pocket. J.K. Rowling didn't just see rejection letters, she saw a world enchanted by her stories. Your vision is your blueprint. Without it, you're wandering in the dark. Ask yourself, what do I see for my life? Not what's safe or expected, but what sets your soul ablaze. Trump's vision wasn't vague, he saw skyscrapers, brands, a legacy that would echo through time. Your vision must be just as clear. Write it down. Make it vivid. Let it guide you through the storms. When you see your future with unshakable clarity, no failure can stop you. This is the truth of resilience. Vision turns setbacks into comebacks. Purpose is the fire that fuels your vision. Without it, resilience is just survival. Trump's purpose wasn't just wealth, it was dominance, impact, a name that would outlast him. Your purpose is what keeps you fighting when the world tries to break you. It's what drove Nelson Mandela through 27 years of imprisonment to rebuild a nation. It's what pushed Serena Williams through injury and doubt to claim her crown. Why do you fight? Is it for your family, your legacy, to prove the doubters wrong? Define it. Let it burn so brightly it drowns out distraction. Trump never chased fleeting trends, he chased his purpose with laser focus. You must do the same. Write your purpose down. Revisit it daily. Let it anchor every decision, every step. When your vision and purpose align, you become unstoppable, a force that no failure can extinguish. This is the deal you make with your future, purpose for power. Discipline is where resilience meets reality. Trump didn't rebuild his empire by giving in to despair or distraction. He worked harder, stayed focused, and showed up when others quit. Discipline is the art of saying no to the easy path, to the temptation to give up. It's what separated Kobe Bryant from his peers, waking at 4 a.m. to perfect his game. It's what allowed Angela Merkel to steer a nation through chaos with unwavering resolve. Discipline is your daily commitment to your purpose, even when the world feels heavy. Create systems to enforce it, set routines, track progress, eliminate excuses. Trump's comebacks weren't miracles, they were the result of relentless consistency. You must forge the same. Every day you show up, you're proving to yourself that failure isn't your story. Discipline is the hammer that rebuilds what life tears down. Action is the spark that turns resilience into triumph. Failure doesn't define you, your response to it does. Trump didn't wallow in defeat, he acted, negotiated, and rebuilt. Action is messy, imperfect, often terrifying, but it's the only way to rise again. Too many wait for the perfect moment to start over. That's a lie. The perfect moment is now. Take the first step, even if it's small. Make the call. Start the business. Rebuild the dream. Every action builds momentum, and momentum builds empires. Look at Sarah Blakely, who turned $5,000 into Spanx by refusing to stay down. Or Jeff Bezos, who started Amazon in a garage, undeterred by doubt. Action is your declaration that you're still in the fight. Confidence doesn't come before action, it comes from it. Every comeback Trump staged began with a single, bold step. Your triumph begins the same way. Gratitude is the secret weapon of the resilient. It's not just about saying thank you, it's about seeing the gift in every struggle. Trump never lost sight of the opportunities around him, even in his darkest moments. Gratitude keeps you grounded, focused, and hungry. It's the antidote to bitterness, which poisons resilience. When you're grateful, every failure becomes a lesson, every scar a story. Look at Maya Angelou, who turned her pain into poetry that inspired millions. Or Nelson Mandela, who emerged from prison with gratitude for the chance to heal a nation. Start each day by naming 3 things you're thankful for: your health, your fight, the fact that you're still standing. This practice rewires your mind to see possibility where others see defeat. Resilience flows to those who appreciate the journey, even when it's hard. Gratitude is the deal you make with life, humility for strength. Adaptability is the skill that keeps you in the game. The world doesn't care about your plans, it shifts, and you must shift with it. Trump faced crashing markets, changing industries, and relentless critics, yet he pivoted, reinvented, and thrived. Adaptability isn't about abandoning your purpose, it's about finding new ways to fight for it. Netflix went from mailing DVDs to ruling streaming. Muhammad Ali adapted his style to outlast younger foes. The rigid break, the adaptable endure. Embrace change as your ally. Stay curious. Learn new skills. Study the landscape. Trump's ability to shift, from real estate to media to politics, kept him standing. Your ability to adapt will keep you rising. When the ground shifts, don't freeze, move with it, and you'll find triumph on the other side. Resilience is nothing without learning. The moment you stop growing, you start fading. Trump didn't just survive failure, he studied it, mastered it, and used it to sharpen his edge. Knowledge is power, but only if you seek it relentlessly. Warren Buffett spends hours daily reading. Angela Merkel navigated crises with a mind honed by constant study. You must commit to the same. Read books. Study your craft. Learn from every fall. Surround yourself with minds sharper than your own. Trump's greatest comebacks came from knowing more than his opponents. Your greatest triumphs will come the same way. Treat every day as a classroom, every failure as a lesson. The more you learn, the stronger you rise. Never let ego fool you into thinking you're done growing. Resilience demands a mind that's always evolving. Now, as you stand in the arena of your life, know this: the truth about resilience is yours to wield. You're not defined by your failures, but by your refusal to let them win. Trump triumphed where others failed because he believed, acted, adapted, and never stopped learning. You have the same power. Your mindset is your fortress, your belief is your fire, your action is your hammer, your gratitude is your anchor. The world will try to break you, but you are stronger than its storms. You are bolder than its doubts. You are destined for greatness, not by chance, but by the resilience you forge today. So, rise. Rebuild. Triumph. Let your story be one of comebacks, of empires built from ashes, of a life that echoes through time. This is your moment. This is your truth. Claim it, and never look back.